This is so funny because I just realized the reason why this person with the blue jacket and pinkish burgundy magenta whatever color pants shorts he has on, the reason why he didn't turn around is because I figured out that he knew that I was going to know who he was. And the reason why he didn't do it is because you see how I took this picture of him walking, like on the picture, you can't really see it, but this, because when I took it, but that lady ass was hanging out and it looked nasty in person than it does on the video. But I could have sworn this guy, after I got my groceries, when a lady had groceries delivered to me and I tried to be discreet, like right at this parking lot over here where this yellow curb is, it's a Motel 6. And I was trying to have the lady meet me over there so that the gang stalkers won't be being haters and see that somebody bringing me groceries so they can have something else to hate on. So, and it's funny because I just looked it up just to make a picture for something else that about jealousy to get some ideas for what do you call it, a thumbnail for the video I was making earlier, and I put in something about jealousy, and then it something popped up about gang stalkers. Are gang stalkers a group of jealous people or something like that? And it was saying yes, they hire groups like different individuals who are narcissistic, sociopathic, and all those other mental illnesses of those emotional mental illnesses that you can think of, and hire them to work with them. I gotta find that shit. But anyways, it's on here somewhere. But the reason why I'm saying this, the reason why that guy didn't turn around is because he's my actual neighbor that lives on the same floor. Just like some other dude they had come harass me who lives on the same floor. He didn't want me to see. So this is Marshall. Are you there? I used to mock him basically by his name being Marshall. And his last name is, I think, on the rug outside of his door. So that's so fucking stupid. And it makes me laugh because he better not be one of the gang stalking motherfuckers who is our neighbor who fell in love with us. Like Miss Tiffany Intuitive One used to say, like some of her older readings about that person falling in love with you, that one of your neighbors fell in love with you because they was watching you so hard. This man, I was minding my business walking forward and him and her came walking up real close behind me, talk about some, they actually have something called hackers keyboard. And it's because early, just not too long ago, like couple hours before this situation happened, I was in my house trying to figure out how in the hell they hacking the fuck out of my phone. Like they being good right now because I had said something about if they do something in my phone, I want them to do it again so I can get energetic imprints of who it is who's doing it. And then I did get that my family members was taking turns. Now, if that's true, you know that's pitiful. I'm like, y'all need to go get a job instead of watching me because y'all ain't the ones being gang stalked. Instead of y'all wasting y'all time trying to mess with me, you could be working and increasing your life. That's what's wrong with these people. They worry too much about what we got going on. They missing out on their own life. That little chump change that they getting for doing this stuff, it ain't gonna equate to what you could have had if you just got your honest worth of money, your honest works worth of money, and instead of like, and this ain't no honest work. Like they said, they hire sociopaths and narcissists to be gang stalkers that are jealous. So that means y'all are some shitty, crappy ass, emotional, unintelligent people that need help yourselves. Meanwhile, you walking around trying to call. That's why you doing such a job. That's what I'm trying to get at. So that's why this man didn't walk around. I was like, wait, wasn't that one of the guys that was just walking around? Now he going. I was like, oh Lord, don't tell me he live and going in the same building. Then I felt his energy. This guy used to try to be nice to me. That's why I don't see him that much no more that often because he's watching me. He became a gang stalker. Marshall. Marshall, are you there? And I'm getting that off of an episode of Paw Patrol because my son was watching it. Marshall, are you there? It was one of those badass little kids being a villain, and he was making fun of Marshall. And then he was saying, Marshall, are you there? And that when I used to walk by his door, I used to say that shit. Marshall, are you there? and he became a motherfucking gang stalker. That's what I was wondering, why he tried so hard. He just let the door open. The way he unlocked it, he walked in front of me to go in the building. I guess so I wouldn't turn around and see that it's him. But I saw the side, just a tiny piece of the side of his face, and then I saw his height. I was like, that's Marshall, that's the neighbor. But I didn't say it out loud where he can hear me. But then it dawned on me, that's why he know about the hacker's keyboard. Yo, punk ass might be the nigga that's doing it, walking with this trash bag looking lady, like in person. She, not to talk mess about her, y'all, but it's just that he was hanging out with a lady that I see often. They hang out with ladies that they can easily control because they're on drugs and they look like junkies. That's why they turned around. They made sure I couldn't see them when they was walking all up close on behind me. Like their voice was like they was like closer to me than how their distance is apart from walking with each other. That's how close they are. I was like, what did they do? I thought about it. I was like, what the hell them niggas doing walking all up close up on me like that? And so that's why I realized it's Marshall, the neighbor that lives right across from me. That's why he didn't want me to see who he was. Oh yeah, that was the Max Bill out there. I heard it faintly. So that was my confirmation for me to know. But yeah, y'all. So that's all I wanted to share, is that don't be surprised it's your neighbors that's watching you too, and they watching you and listening and spying in on you. Because I used to wonder, I used to hear stuff in his house, like I used to hear the dishers, the cabinets closed when they get real quiet, and you barely see them all of a sudden, but you know they still live there. And just know that they most likely became a gang stalker or a community stalker, and they're watching you, and they don't want you to see who they are. Marshall. That's hilarious. You ain't get away. I'm making this video just so you can see that I know it was you, boy. All right, y'all. I'm having a little fun. They might say I'm mean, but I don't care because they evil.